cloud. Okay. Isn't it all? Okay. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Connie. This is Kara.
Hi.
We're making this little guy tonight. Thank you for joining us. It is 6 o'clock, 6:01 actually. So we're going to get started, but I just want you to know if you have any comments, you can unmute yourself and just ask us, or you can send us a chat if you have any questions. I think that's about it for right now. Kara is our expert instructor, so she's going to get us started.
Sure. All right. So, hi everyone. You should have received a bag. I will go through everything in the kit that you should have received. If you did not receive any of the pieces, just email Dory and we will get you what you need. Okay, so first you should have received the body with a rubber band. It is holding in the belly of the penguin. So you can just pop that out a while if you want. Just take the rubber band off and pop out the belly. You should have received paints, 2 whites, brown, and then the separate one is glue. So just do not get that mixed up with your white paint.
The white paint is an off-white, so you can
Yes.
tell the difference between the off-white paint and the bright white glue.
Yes. Next, you sponge, red scarf, white yarn, which will be the legs, 2 button eyes, and then 2 gourd tops that are for the eyes as well, 2 feet, 2 toothpicks, also a little seed, which is the nose. There are a lot of little parts to this. The base, 2 Q-tips, a paintbrush, and a sponge. Other things you may want is a plate we are using a styrofoam plate to dump the paint on if need be, a bowl of water, scissors, paper towels, and baby wipes. Baby wipes work great for wiping off the paint. You should know that the paint, if it comes off your hands, but if you do get it on your clothes, it will not come out.
That's right.
Also, if you have any paints at home, you're more than welcome to use those paints as well. So, shall we get started?
Yes, please.
All right.
Do it.
So with the belly, we are not going to paint. As you can see with the original, it is just natural.
But if you wanted to paint it, feel free. It's your owl.
So I'm going to start with the body. I want to do just a thin layer of white paint. And then after that, we're going to go back and sponge it.
Alexa, off. Sorry, I forgot to do that before we started. We have holiday music blaring in the store. So if you couldn't hear us, my apologies. It's my fault.
We're in the Christmas spirit here, as you can tell. Is everyone doing okay so far? We only can see 1 out of all the people that are joined. So if we don't hear, since we can't see you with the handshakes and stuff.
There we go. Gotcha.
Just send a message if we're going too fast or if you have any questions. All right.
All right. I have never sponged before.
No,
so yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
Well, I guess we don't have a big paintbrush.
We do not.
Okay.
I believe this paintbrush is to do the specks in his eyes. See those little specks right there?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the paintbrush is for usually with the toothpicks we use.
Oh, you do this. See, I told you I don't know what I'm doing. I told you she's the expert.
And then I think the paintbrush is more for the brown paint for the feet. Okay. But I guess I'm going to use the sponge to kind of just paint over.
Okay.
So
So,
I'm going to wet it with my bowl of water. Move that over here so you guys can kind of see.
okay.
And I'm going to dump the white paint on my plate.
And the sponge should just be damp, right? Not
Yes.
dripping.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would squeeze it out.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and start sponging. We're going to forget that. We're just going to start sponging. I'm going to hold my gourd by the stem. And yes, still with your sponge, get it wet to, you know, get it more flexible. And
Okay.
then you just dip it in your paint. And then I like to kind of stamp it on my plate to get the excess paint off. And then you just start going at it.
Okay.
I can't believe this is the first time that you.
Yeah, that's why I work in the gift shop and not back in production like you. Yeah.
It's fun. I love sponging. Can't go wrong with it. Um, Also, with the stem, some people like the stem, others don't. So you can sponge the stem as well. Or if you don't like the stem, you can always cut it off after you're done. The scissors should work fine to do that too.
My stem is nice and curly cued, so I'm definitely letting it on there. It looks cute. And if you folks can't tell, we definitely don't rehearse this.
No.
Maybe we should. And I bet y'all might be curious to know, like, you know where you're from, but you don't know who else is tuned in. So I kind of made a little list. We have people, of course, tuned in from Pennsylvania because that's where we're from. Um, we do have a couple people from Gettysburg, PA, and Gettysburg is my absolute favorite town in Pennsylvania. I would live there. Unfortunately, Meadowbrook's in Carlisle. But we have quite a few people on from Connecticut, Ohio, Maryland, Minnesota, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, Massachusetts, and West Virginia. So we got the East Coast covered, that's for sure.
Yes.
Mm.
Is everyone doing okay with sponging?
Okay,
All right.
I'm not. Oh, okay. I just need to cover more.
Yep, you just
Okay,
it's very repetitive of hand movements,
okay,
and you can let it dry and go back to add like a second layer.
okay.
Now it sounds so quiet without the Christmas
I know.
music
Maybe I should
going.
have just asked her to turn it down. I could sing, but you definitely don't want that.
Aw. So, just thinking out loud, the next thing I plan on doing is painting the feet. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake the brown paint a while. It separates. And I am just going to dump that on the other side of my plate.
Okay.
And a little paint goes a long way, so you probably don't need to dump a lot of the brown paint out. Oh.
And it looks like this little guy, both sides are painted. You never
Yeah.
know when he's going to
Oh,
want to cross his legs and you'll see the bottom of his feet. So,
so it might seem a little tricky to paint it. I would just do thin, let me see. For me, one coat, I think will do the trick. Or maybe two. It might soak up a little more. And your fingers will get paint on them, painting these feet. So that's if you don't have baby wipes, use a wet paper towel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to prop it up against my plate.
Okay.
And I'm doing both sides at a
Oh,
time.
you are?
Yes.
Okay.
That's with propping it up against your plate will help.
Okay. And are you worrying about doing the sides of the foot?
No, I am not doing the sides of the foot.
Okay.
They already have that dark burnt look to them.
Okay. I do notice that these are drying really quickly.
Yeah, the wood is definitely absorbing them. Just gonna stick my paintbrush in my water and grab a baby wipe. Is everyone still doing okay? All right.
Great, great. The other side of this one.
And then, so my body is still wet. So for the next step, while we're waiting for things to dry, we can put the white fleck on the eye. I'll try to make this. So I have the owl up. You can see that we put a white fleck. It's about 2 o'clock. So imagine a clock and you just do a little swoosh there at that mark. So I have it up if you want to look at it. And that will be my next step. So with the white paint, I'm going to shake that too. That's just a habit I have. I just shake all the paint just because I know it can separate.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you should have Q-tips. You just dip your Q-tip into the white paint.
Toothpick.
What am I saying?
Q-tip.
Q-tip. Sorry, we do
Toothpick.
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 Don't use your Q-tip. The Q-tip is for the glue. Toothpick is for the paint.
That's why there's two of us here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I have to take a peek at this here. Oh, it's kind of like making, yeah, just making like an apostrophe.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And I guess it really doesn't matter because it's a circle, so you can always adjust it accordingly.
Difficult to work with tiny pieces like this.
Yes, it is.
So if you drop it and it rolls and smears your paint all up.
That's when the baby wipes come in handy.
Exactly. You get to start. You get to start. Did you do the same thing now?
Yes, I just bumped the table.
We have this paper tablecloth and it's not working well for us tonight.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess just setting down.
And it's uneven. Okay. Maybe if I put it out here. There we go.
Yes, we have to find a flat spot.
Okay.
Okay, so my body seems to be dry. What about yours, Connie?
Lord, now it's stuck to the tablecloth. Okay. A little bit of wetness around the neck, but I think it's because I went a little too heavy. Other than that, it looks dry.
Okay. I'm gonna give mine another coat. You can see with sorry if the light,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it with the
um,
lighting. We're actually doing this in our gift shop this evening. The classroom that we usually use, we have all of our new products for next year lined up, so we can barely get in the door. And then the backup room that we would use is our Wi-Fi is not working. So we are in our beautiful gift shop doing this tonight, and the lighting's not the best.
but it is pretty. It is very pretty. I'm gonna say this is
It is very pretty. Absolutely.
Connie and Dory make our gift shop look beautiful. That is for sure. So I'm just doing a second coat of the sponging. Give it more texture, more depth.
And I know a few of our people on tonight have actually been to our gift shop, some of them several times. So we definitely appreciate you supporting our small business. Okay.
Might need a little bit more white paint.
I think I'm gonna call mine. Well, I don't know. See, this one, I have some natural gourd markings still showing through. Uh, Maybe I'll do just a little more. So if you've ever been to our gift shop or you ever wanted to come, see what we're about here, every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, we give free public tours of our production facility. So you can see exactly how many pairs of hands touch each and every gourd from the time it comes in from the field to it makes it out here to our gift shop and to many other little retail stores throughout the country. And that's a lot of pair of hands, including Kara's. You should see this girl with the jigsaw. She's incredible.
It is fun. It is fun. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to glue I'm gonna say the pupil
The pupil. Mhm.
of the eye and glue that into,
The eye socket.
yes. So that's when you take your Q-tip, you'll just dip that in the glue.
And you might actually want to take these and see how best they fit in your eye holes
Hmm.
before you glue the pupils in. I don't know if it really matters, but I just kind of thought of that.
All right. So I'm going to put the glue on, it's also a button, so I'm just going to say on the bottom of the button with our tacky glue. Now this tacky glue is great. It does dry clear if any seeps out or if you get it on any other piece of the gourd.
I almost would like to have like tweezers because these buttons are so small that it would be nice if you had tweezers to put the glue on and then to set them in the eyes. I don't know how our girls in finishing do this.
No.
And
Now,
they do it perfectly.
if the white on your button is still wet, I would just hold off. My white is dry, so that's why I'm doing it right now. But you want that to kind of set in like this, like so.
I hope everyone's getting ready for Thanksgiving weekend next week. It's actually incredibly hard to believe that the holidays are here already.
Yes, Thanksgiving, and they're what, next Friday is the Black Friday sale here?
Yeah, starting next Friday. Well, just for you guys to know, it starts Thursday night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. But we're having our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale in the gift shop here for those of you that can come here. Everything in our 7,000 square foot gift shop is 25% off. And this sale runs Friday through Tuesday. So it's Black Friday through the following Tuesday. Everything, no exceptions, in the entire 7,000 square foot gift shop is 25% off. Now, online, you can get up to 40% off certain products. And I know they're having a special limited release gourd running Friday through Tuesday that you can only get on those days. Products that we have brought back from 20 years ago, and then a couple brand new products. So it's
You
going to
want
be
to,
fun.
yeah, if you want a deal, we
Yeah,
have one.
absolutely. So online and here in person. It's going to be good.
All right. Got a little brown paint on my belly. Mm. So,
Okay, what's next?
next thing I'm gonna do, I think we will glue the belly in the penguin or the
Okay,
owl. I keep saying penguin. I said penguin earlier. I'm sorry.
it's an owl. It's a
Yes. Sorry.
definitely an owl.
It's definitely an owl.
Okay. And the tricky part here is remember how you took it out of the belly because it has to be lined up perfectly to put back in. And I think like you got a pointy edge on each of the bottoms. So it
Yes.
should be pretty easy for you to spot.
Yes. So you can take the same Q-tip that you just used to glue in the pupil. And you would put the glue in the inside of the belly, like in the inside of the cut. Like I said, if a little seeps out, it will dry clear. Um, so no worries there.
We don't have a whole lot going on here at the farm now. Our farm crew, which includes our farmers and high school and middle school kids, they just got done cutting all of our gourds off the vines out in our fields and stacking them up in our fields so that they can lay out there over the winter months and get their hardened shells. So farming's kind of wrapped up for the year. That was the very last step until spring, whenever those same people will go out and bring them in. So they were happy that we had a pizza party for them last night, and
Oh, were you here for that?
I was. I was. And there's nothing that teenagers don't like more than pizza. So they were very happy.
I don't know. I'm an adult and I love pizza.
Well,
Yeah.
Dory and her husband Todd, I swear they could eat pizza every single day.
All right. So my belly's glued in. Um, I think the next thing we'll do is to glue in the eyes. I was debating on gluing the legs in 1st
Mhm.
before, but
I think we should do the eyes.
okay.
You think?
You know what? I might say the legs because
Oh,
with
okay.
the legs, we're gonna be jiggling the body around a little more, because we do have to tie it in the back. So you should have 2 holes in the belly. And also, this is when you need your scissors because you will have
Okay.
to cut this yarn in half. So just
If
go.
you want your legs to be the same length.
Um, And with your other Q-tip, the Q-tip that you did not use for the glue, you can help thread that through.
Through the front leg
Yeah,
holes?
yep, through the front leg holes.
Okay.
I don't know how they tie. I think I might glue mine instead of tying it in
I
there.
think you can either, it's your choice, or you can do both. I'm pretty sure the designer of this creation did both, tied the end of the leg that you're putting through the hole. You can tie that end in a knot, and then she even glued it just to be on the safe side.
Yes.
And putting that through the hole is not the easiest thing I've ever done.
I guess we could have also maybe glued in the belly after we put in the legs. That might have helped. I'm not sure.
Come on, you're supposed to be the expert. You're supposed to
So,
be sure of these things.
so I come in not really knowing what I'm doing, and we wing it, which is perfectly okay.
It always turns out perfect.
So you can always kind of pull it through and then tie a knot that way. There we go.
Okay. I think I'm just, I don't know.
I was able to tie a knot pretty easily. You just
Okay.
so once you have you push the piece of yarn through the hole and you use the end of the Q-tip to help guide it through, you can kind of pull the yarn through to have a long piece in the back so you can make a knot. And then once you make that knot, you just pull the front of the leg out and then it's secure.
I think I'm going to glue mine. There we go.
There we go. And belly is still intact, so that's good. All right, so there's my legs.
Both of yours in already.
I did.
And I'm over here struggling just to do one.
Um, and if you want, you can look at your legs. If it seems like the legs are uneven because of tying them and everything, you can always cut them and trim them so they're the same height then as well. I think my one leg might be a little longer than the other, so I will trim.
Okay. This one's going in much easier.
Is everyone still doing okay? Yeah, okay,
Good.
perfect. And another thing we have coming up is our winter create your own.
Oh, yes.
I think there's a few slots left.
There are a few spots left. Um, and for those that maybe have never visited us for a winter create your own, you can make projects. It's a 2-hour class, and you can make as many projects as you would like in your 2-hour time frame. The teachers are expert crafters that do it day in and day out, like Kara. And we have Kenny and we have Amber. Yeah.
Chris.
Anyway, you can make something as small as this for like $8, or you can make something 2 feet high for $60 and everything in between. And people really like it. They come and they make Christmas gifts to give to family and friends. That is the first 2 weekends in December. And then the second Friday in December, Dory wrote these dates down for me. Um, December 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. But if you're like some people I know and would like to enjoy something like this for a longer time frame without children, we have a VIP night that Friday night, the 12th, December 12th. Oh no,
Oh,
Sarah. Okay, what's your suggestion? Sarah, do you have any of it left?
are you able to show us? Can you because I know what you mean. Like when you try to push it through, the ends can kind of
Might fall apart.
they can
Yeah.
piss off. So I know that happened to me a little bit too. Um, okay. Hold it up a little hot, or can we?
Yep, we can.
Let me see. Oh, it really. Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh, all right, Sarah. The only thing I know that we can do, and I will make sure it goes out tomorrow for you, we will send you replacement fluff and well,
Is that
definitely send way enough more than you need in case that would happen again. So I do apologize, but
Sorry, we need two of them because there's two of us doing them. So if we can get two sets of the replacement
two
fluff,
sets of the
please.
replacement.
um
All right,
it-
Sarah, we will get that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry that happened. So,
oh
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
that is one thing with this yarn. It is a little delicate and it can fall apart a little more
yeah.
easier. All right. Okay, is everyone else doing okay with that spot with the legs? Okay.
Okay. I know I struggled with it. My legs are kind of short.
Yes. So the next
Okay.
step, um, we're going to glue the feet in the legs then too, which you will still continue to use the end of your Q-tip, and you just kind of push it through, and then you use, oh my glue, and then you'll use the glue to secure it at the bottom. And like I said earlier, that glue dries clear, so you won't see it. And like one of the other like what just happened to Sarah, the yarn can like pull apart very easily. So I did get mine through, you can see, but just yeah, I'm sorry that happened. And then I'm just gonna put a wad of glue on the back. I don't think a little messy.
Yeah, this material can be very tricky.
I think I might cut mine down lower because that did not work as well as I wanted it to. So I cut my yarn at the bottom of the foot to make it more flush with the wood, and then I'm gonna put glue on because that was just very sticky.
Okay. That's going to take a while to dry.
Get you.
Okay. I hope everyone has some exciting plans for the holidays. Um, just to let you know that our gift shop here, we are fortunate enough to be closed December 24th and 25th. So Kara and I have time to do all the baking on Christmas Eve, and Kara has two little ones at home. So she's going to need extra time just to get ready for Christmas morning.
Yes.
And then we are also closed New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So we are open most holidays here, but the really important ones we're lucky enough to get to spend with family and friends.
I am still working on my feet here. There we go.
Okay.
You've got mail.
Whoops. I forgot to silence this phone. And yes, it said you've got mail. That's how old I am. Yes.
Just reminds me of the movie.
Oh, I love that movie. Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
All right. So next step, we're going to glue in the eyes. So like I mentioned earlier, we do have the eyes at about 2 o'clock. So you'll just want to adjust that white fleck to have that 2 o'clock mark.
Okay.
And where you place the glue is in the inside of the eye.
Like the eye socket?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm just going to do both at once.
Right.
All right. Super cute. Is everyone doing okay? All right.
Okay. Getting there. It's definitely going to take my feet a little time to dry.
Yes, but that's okay. It sits and it will be all right.
Okay.
Next, let's do the scarf. So all we do is we just do one cross, almost like tying a shoe. You can adjust it accordingly. And then after that, I'm going to glue on the nose, which the nose is actually one of the seeds from the gourds.
Which I think was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And you'll just take the Q-tip, put the glue on the seed.
And I think I'm going to trim up my scarf a little bit. Mine's a little long. And it does look like on the original, they cut two little strips so that it looks, like the end of a scarf looks.
Oh yeah, I do that myself. So it's just two cuts to make
Fringe.
yeah,
Yeah,
fringe.
fringe.
And then the last step will be to glue the base on the bottom.
Okay.
Have your nose glued on?
Nope, let me make sure my eyes didn't shift when I put my scarf on. I think I might need a little more glue on my eyes. Not sure. Left one. Seems like it wants to fall out of there. Can't have your eyes falling out, folks. Okay. All right. So you said last step.
I glued on the nose.
Oh, I
too.
forgot the nose. See, I'm way behind.
You're not way behind. No, no, you're not.
Okay. Nose.
And then
Bottom.
perfect. And then for the last step, we'll glue on the base. So this base still allows a tea light to go in the middle of your gourd to light it up. But it also gives you that warning that gourds are flammable. So make sure you keep the sticker side down. And then I'm just going to take my Q-tip and just paint the glue on the base.
Okay.
And then you'll just line it up with the bottom of your owl.
Okay, there we go.
And then you just let it sit. It's super cute.
Yep, let those feet dry.
I know this product is so cute. It's a great shelf decoration.
Mm.
Very cute. And you can keep it up after winter, after Christmas.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great winter.
Yeah, definitely.
decoration.
So just remember the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. If you miss that, or even if you don't miss that, but realize you forgot something, brand new this year is we're having what is called a snowflake sale. And that is going to be online the 4th through the 18th, and in our gift shop the 12th through the 23rd. So up until the very last day. And it's going to be special sales on special items. So I don't even know the details for that. So you just have to tune in and or come visit us and find out. But everybody's doing okay. And I will definitely make sure to get that fluff out to you. I am so sorry about that. 2 sets.
2 sets.
2 sets. Believe me, I will send enough along for in case it unravels or falls apart again. So, okay. Well, thank you all for joining us. It looks like it's 6:42. So we made this beautiful owl in less than 45 minutes. I did not go over. I don't think we have a Zoom class set up for January yet. So you'll just have to, do we?
We have one in December. December 16th, I think we have a Zoom class.
Is the Snow Boy and Snow Girl, but I know that's sold out. So hopefully.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hopefully you already ordered your kit.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Sorry
and
about
then we'll
that.
Into the new year, and I happen to know our marketing team is getting together right now to pick out the day. Oh no, I lost my foot. Oh well, we'll take care of him later. But if nobody has any questions or comments, we're going to let you go finish up and clean up from your project this evening. And Kara and I hope that you all have a very happy Thanksgiving. And if we don't see or hear from you before, have a very Merry Christmas.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.